Okay, it's Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday evening. I want to get in another run. I want to see more new units, which is not what any of these are, so I'm already a little disappointed. I feel like I also took a closer look at the animals to get a better idea of some of them. I was about to say I kind of want to do a spawning build, but then I already passed the cricket, so I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. Um let's be some adorable babies. I don't know, that shouldn't have taken me that long. Can we be honest a little bit? Like, really early stage babies are all kind of ugly. It's not that crazy of a statement. I know other people have said it before, but like, they kind of just are. Like, they could be adorable in like a, oh, their face is all chubby, I guess, but like, generally they're just kind of like there. I don't know. Maybe this is maybe I'm generating some haters with this statement. I really wish I went cricket, huh? I guess so. There's something I like about the magpie, which is why I don't know. I think he's neat. I like the idea of being able to. There was turns where it was like, oh, I don't actually need money. I'd rather just wait and get a full reset of rules first, next turn, and things like that. So the order here cursed me. I should have had it the other way, and I would have won the round. So that's a little disappointing. But I wanted him to get the buff, so never mind. I'm okay with what I did. I mean, I guess you're just a leveled up unit. Like, I guess I'll take you, but I'm not super big on it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for. I guess I'm just looking for matching units. I'm not saving any money while doing so. Change the order to this, maybe? I have no wins, so I don't know. Right, so the things that I hadn't really done this week, I guess, include a spawning build with, you know, like, and what's the bird? The bird that spits out little beavers? No, they're not beavers. They're groundhogs. And then that dude that was there, that ox thing or whatever. I'm just saying words. Okay, never mind. Just ignore me. Also, I'm pretty sure that the money I was gaining from the swan didn't affect the gazelle at all. So that was something I literally never even noticed when I did the half money run last time. I don't like any of this. I would like to have match. Well, if I just went cricket, I would have had a level 3 cricket by now. I would have had a level 3 cricket. Would have had a level 3 cricket. I don't even want a croissant any of these units, and I don't want a level 3 marmoset either. I don't want anything here. I don't want any of this. Okay, that I'll take. I'll take this one now, because next turn it does the buff. And then I don't know, like this maybe. I'll save 1 gold. I don't feel great about this team, I'll tell you that much. Oh, the background. There's a turtle on the computer. Dude, they flew on rockets? That was sweet. I hadn't seen that one. Oh, the math there is so bad. Math there was just perfectly terrible. I think if the 4-7 marmoset didn't have to fight up against the big one, it would have done some things. Speaking of doing some things, this and this. I know I almost wanted to put it on the woodpecker too. I still might even do that. I'm just gonna save gold. I don't know. Put you here. I'm not sure what my order should be. No one has attack stats. But we're gonna have a pretty decent snipe. It's gonna be what? 10 damage? Gonna kill somebody. And then the woodpecker worked out real well. Worked out really well. Level 2 spider, depends on what's there. Oh, that was such a, you son of a, you got a little bit favorable spawn there, I would think. That is unbelievable that we lost that. Unbelievable. Not only was it something that spawned other things, it spawned other things that then made trumpets, which then gave him an extra unit for the turtle. That was insane. And I regret next round, I have to take crickets because I've seen 10,000 of them. I guess that's just how it works now. Okay. The pillbug is the next unit I'm getting rid of. I'm mostly just looking for matches. You know what? I guess at this point, I should have just given you a croissant earlier because we know I can't let myself get rid of a marmos or of a magpie for whatever reason. Our team, I feel like the team is bad, right? Oh, level 3 marmoset. I think I would have ended up with one by now if I had actually stuck with it. Okay, 2 for 1. We're gonna win. I think spawning teams will be pretty good early because there's no garlic. Something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. Maybe I should have put a croissant on this marmoset the whole time as well, but okay. I think donkey is good this week. It feels like, I don't know. It just, there's spawning teams, but then there's also probably some other thing. Oh, this guy, the musk ox, that can mess up the order of, there's the honey badger and stuff. What am I doing? I don't, the team has no, we have like a semi snipe thing going on, but not really. Not really. A whale, does that do anything for us? No. Well, this seemed like a not very great turn. I don't even think this makes sense either, but I guess I'm doing it. So you can go back here now. So the woodpecker, the marmoset are the next two. The problem is the marmoset is one of the better units on the team. Yeah, like this seems okay. Got rid of that. I mean, got rid of the melon. That helps. Oh, I helped your muskox though because of the donkey. Oh no, yeah, you do too much damage. Okay. Well then. I'm not doing the woodpecker. What am I looking for, actually? I'm looking for turtles, lynxes. I would maybe take a rooster. Maybe the squid. I don't know. There's something to be said. So you do 4 damage twice. Probably better than the lobster. I'm looking to offload this marmoset. I guess I'll do it now. I'll hold on to you. Why does it sound like a gun? Was that me that it sounded like a gun when that happened? Let's go. That's big. That's a big gain right there. And I'll think about you because I don't really know. I free roll 1 and then I save the money. No, just free. Just go like this. Yes. So that guy gives some trumpets, huh? Trying to think. That's a cool entrance. Why is your turtle so far forward? I just sniped your entire team? That is slightly annoying, but the level 2 lynx is huge. That put me back in business to actually have a chance of doing something. Weird, because I don't actually, like, I kind of want the turtle's ability to just exist. Because I don't want to get rid of the croissant, because it's the only way I'm getting anything done. I think it is time, even though you can get rid of melon armor and stuff. This is something. It's just a thing. Like, even if it's not amazing, it's a thing. happens if I... Does anyone know what happens if I try... If I... Do I just get 8 trumpets to start a round if I do that? Ooh. You can do Meerkat Magpie. It's a little bit late. Poodle's probably better. 5, 4, 1, 4, 4. Could get rid of the donkey, I guess. But then the turtle's still there. Eventually we pill the turtle off. Swallow and release the most... I don't think we want to do that. I mean, I could sell this thing, I guess. But it's a 5, so probably better. I wish I had that pill, huh? I guess this is what I'm doing. I don't think it's probably the best idea. It's not worth buying it right now. Kill the turtle on something. Get a monkey out there. I don't know. You shouldn't be up here. You should probably be back here. Maybe. Maybe there's some way that this works. I think our team downgraded there for sure, but yeah, that's a lot of that. The snipes maybe help. It does help for that. You're gonna live. You're gonna 2-shot, so that trades and we win. Okay, that works. That works. Not a bad like mouth trumpet there. Is that like a weird? Is that an innuendo somehow? I don't know. I feel like it could be. The level helps the links. That's part of the reason I did that, by the way. Repeat ability. I mean, link snipes are cool. Is it better than the so you make an 8-8 right now, so you're basically you're kind of in theory a 12-13, which is our best unit basically. You're also a tier 5, but if we get rid of you and we start trying to super scale, that is an opportunity to be had. I think I'm getting rid of you. I'm putting in the monkey first. Pill right here. That's, you know what, never mind. I know I'm not saving any gold, but I don't actually need to save gold. Put you up front to get the buff because we want the magpie to be getting the armor. That's why this is happening. Not crazy. One big unit with a lemon or something would be problematic. Okay. 2 decent snipes. The armor, good. The weakness, not enough. Okay. Alright, is that 5? That is 5. 5 is respectable. Who am I throwing this chocolate onto? I mean, ideally, I'm able to get the tiger out and then chocolate it to links. The problem is we want the pill. And I probably would... I guess it's kind of weird. Because, no, at this point I could put it on the magpie. And, like, it's getting buffed from the poodle, so that's okay. So I guess I'm giving this to the monkey. And it just has the better chance of leveling up. The links getting level 3 would be better, but... no. It's good temporarily. But we need the pill. We need the pill. We need... okay, that's pretty good too. I should just buy it then. There's no point in rolling, because I'm not going to pill it this turn, because I won't be able to, you know, have a 5th unit if I do that, so. That's okay. They only have one big guy at the front, and just the fact we're gonna have the melon armor alone is enough to get the job done. Okay, I'm feeling not bad about my team anymore. The magpie, I'm not really using its ability the whole time. I don't actually want to buy this melon. I want a pill. Okay. I want a pill. Okay. And yes, I'll give it to you. That was such a violent noise. And then I'll do this. Now I could put you up front to get the monkey. And then we save the gold for next turn. See, I like that option where it's like, I could roll, but like I don't really need to roll. I get a free roll just by the turn ending. So I might as well save the gold for the next turn. That's a level 3 one of those. I know it's gonna make a really big guy, and I'm worried about my ability to kill it. The math there was so unfortunate, because if the first one could have, like, he was 1 HP away from killing the magpie here, then it would have been potential that these remaining punks could have perhaps got the job done. But anyway, the good news is that now the Poodle's definitely hitting everyone, so that's great. I mean, that's still good. I don't think the carrot's gonna make the difference, right? But what else is there, really? Could get another melon or something, I guess. I think I would rather, I guess, just save the gold. Because it's still gonna be the same as giving me rolls this turn. I'm not gonna do anything with it, so might as well just do it like this. Level 2 lion, tiger? Level 2 tiger, not lion, would be pretty sweet. Level 3 lynx would also be sweet. Snipe the snake? You didn't snipe the snake. I don't love that. But our magpie is humongous. Is that what it is this week? I just go magpie every time I see one now? Okay. Level on something. Not gonna buy the carrot. It would be fine, I think, to buy here, but I'm looking for lynx or tiger or chocolate. Oh my. Even the melon wouldn't have been that bad, but I think the match would do more for us than the chocolate would. I think I roll first instead, because a lynx match would be better than the extra lion. Tiger. I keep calling it a lion. I will buy you now, though. So now that just made things... It both made the lynx do more damage with its shot, and then the lion... Tiger? Why? This shouldn't be hard. Lion's not orange like this. I think it's because I did that lions and tigers line. Do I put a pineapple on the tiger? Is that how that works? No, it just repeats. Okay, well, everybody just died, so I think we're winning. The adorable babies take on the edible hostesses. Okay. No, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, not really that necessary, but I guess you're technically better if I give it to you. I'm not even gonna freeze the monkey. Achievements? Yeah, I'm not even gonna freeze. I check it just in case. I'm not even gonna freeze the monkey. Chocolate would be so much better than an ice. I'll just save the gold then, because again, it doesn't make a difference. The magpie's almost max, huh? It's getting close. Getting close. What are we up against? I mean, we have so many shots that go off. Okay, you have turkey and turtle, and we killed both of them. So that seems really good for me. Your whole team is already dead. What's the anime thing called? The you are already dead thing. I don't know. I want to. Oh my. Shindaru something. I don't know. It's something like that. Yes, there it is. Ooh, level 3 lynx. Okay. So we're doing 3, 6, 10, 12, 13, 14 damage 3 times, and then 2 more times. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Round it to 15, 5 times. Holy moly, that's actually so much damage. That's crazy. Better to do the lion than anything else. The tiger! It's a tiger. Why do I keep doing that? It's a tiger. I don't need that. Imagine. I want the tiger because then, you know, just a better chance. Fine, I'd buy a melon. Like next turn, if there is one, I would move the lynx to the front now or something. Because the bird doesn't need the... This isn't as... Oh, we sniped it, so we ate the moose! I was gonna say, if they're able to whale that one dude, then we might be in trouble. But we're in a lot less trouble because the lynx snipes really messed that whole thing up. And it was fantastic. A little lynx achievement. I wish I could have gotten the tiger. It's not a lion, by the way. Wish I could have got that one in. Ooh. I will take some soda caps. This is the the SpongeBob He Was #1 hat as well, by the way. That one run? Okay, we'll go again. I was gonna say it's 20 minutes, but whatever. We'll do another one. Legendary Riders of the Storm, perhaps? Right at home. Someone will know what that is, I hope. Ooh, this is a good combo. The old Magpie Moth. Usually a pretty good round one, but turns out having 2 of your units killed by mosquitoes is also pretty good. Okay, I'm taking the crickets this time. And I don't want to ignore you, but I think I gotta. I guess I want to do it like this, so this gets buffed. And then you know what? I'm just gonna roll. I want the satisfaction and the guarantee of having a level up. It's like there's no way it would be another pill bug, right? Wrong. Feel much less good about this one, but I believe the new health system will give me health back. Oh yeah, we're super dead. Oh, wait a second. Hold on, maybe I take that back. Maybe I take that back. We're super winning. Super auto winning, pets. Okay. There's the level. Look, it does enough. It does enough. And you know what? We're getting a little wacky. Sure, why not? Why not? Don't doubt what we saw what it did last time as far as, even though I didn't use it, but as far as getting, you know, 1,000 crickets or whatever it was. All right, a pretty juicy start here. 3 wins in 4 rounds. Not shabby at all. Not shabby. I'm gonna say, I would like to see that mosquito. Don't think I want to do the level up on you, though. So then what am I gonna do? Blueberry? No, we're just rolling then. Blueberry I actually think could be good late game. You throw it on, let's say, like my monkey or my poodle in the end. So if the opponent has lynxes and such, that it's gonna shoot that instead. I think that makes a lot of sense. But right now, it's like, do I really need my pillbug to absorb a oh, that's too many. Well, I could get an extra level if I buy this and then put it in there. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care what happens now. I got the 10 win already. We can get a little crazy with it. Get a little crazy with it. I'm gonna say, I wouldn't mind having a turtle of my own, but it seems like you're rocking that kind of wave. This is not over. If you know what, it is over. I take it back. If the mosquito was still a 2/2, but it's not, so it won't. Okay, bye. I know this is probably dumb. Is that even helpful? Not really. Not really. What, I don't know what swallowing like this thing makes sense. That was what that other team we were gonna face was gonna do until I sniped it out. What other thing? Oh, swallowing a turtle. Okay, swallowing a cuttlefish. There's some things to do, but I don't think that's where we're going. I really just want. I wanted the turtle. I guess now at this point I'm looking for a turkey. But that's a little far away. That's a little bit farther away. But I do have a guaranteed level up next turn. Oh, Lynx would actually be pretty sick now too again. You sniped my thing? The 1 HP was a little frustrating. Yeah. 1 HP on their woodpecker. Okay, alright, fair enough. I mean, if we're doing the spawning, you would want it to be ospreys, so I guess I'm doing that. I guess I'm doing this. So a bit of overkill, and why did I... I'll take you anyway, whatever. I know it doesn't work with anything right now. No, I'm not woodpeckering. I refuse. I'm willing to do that. Not willing to do that, and therefore we do that. Okay. I was gonna say, oh, we could pineapple, but like, you're gone. And you, I don't think, are long for this world either, Mr. Woodpecker, so. Now, if I could magically have a pineapple on the woodpecker, I would love that. That's so cool. Oh, they have a pretty good spawn thing here. What a surprise. Someone else has a turtle that isn't me. But I got a level 3. And then... And then it's just... It's so close, but it's not enough. That hurts a little bit. It's not crazy, though. I'm not gonna let myself get too sad. I'm going to sell you so that you get buffed. And then I do this. And then I do this. Get buffed. And then I do this. Huh. I mean, it's weird because, like, you're kind of good to whale, but you only get, like, one. You would get a less of a hedgehog, and then you only spit out a level 1 out of it, and it's going to be a lot smaller. I don't know. I don't think it's the one. I guess that's just what's going to happen anyway if you're doing a whale team in the long term, though. I think I'll just take this because it's going to get buffed by a lobster. I don't know. It seems okay. The lobster and the mosquito are on the chopping block. For sure. I guess you want this order. Yeah, that's the order you want. Put you in the back. I was gonna freeze the donkey at first, but I'm like, the snipes were kind of fun. The snipes were kind of fun. And they were kind of good, even. The weakness didn't really make too much of a difference. But I think we have enough units to get the job done here. Okay. If I kept the donkey, though. Alright. I know I could sell the mosquito and then buy the lynx, but in the shorter term, this is going to be better because he has levels. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm still not giving it to the mosquito because, like, I am looking to get rid of you. It's just that that isn't happening right now. That's all. I don't know. I look at the squirrel and I'm like, that sounds interesting to me. That looks interesting to me. Alright, next turn we get rid of the mosquito, we add the second lynx. I think that's the play. Or we get rid of lynx, or we get rid of mosquito and have 2 lynx for a turn as well. Is that what I said? Wait, what was I saying? I don't know what I said. This team looks close Because we're a 6-8, so we get to 2 for 1, and then we win. Never mind, it wasn't actually that close. That's just a lot of good things. Like, the monkey's probably what I should be doing, huh? I guess that's fine. And then do this, and now we, like, almost have 3 different... We have, like, 2 units that are maybe close to getting leveled up, and they each only need a chocolate, so this seems okay. Cricket's gonna get big. I don't know what you would switch it with once the cricket's big enough. I guess you would do the lynx in front, because you don't really want the lionfish in front. An early badger that gets shot. That's pretty good. And the monkey gets trade because of the weakness. What a crazy sequence of events. That was crazy. Alright, alright, alright. Not bad, not bad. The other thing with this weekly is because there's no lemon, that's also why I feel like kind of good with the, you know. Spawn builds are pretty good when there's no lemons and garlics around because, you know, spawn builds are usually a bunch of little piddling dudes. Which is still true here. This is like same team, but just a couple different units for the front. Yay! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Prioritize. That doesn't do anything. Okay. A turkey. It would go well, but I think we're on a different wave at this point. I guess. 5, 4, 5, 3, 1. I could do it, but then it's really the same team as last time. Oh, come on. Alright, let's keep it like this. I am glad that the early croissant I did is certainly paying off. You got a bunch of weak stuff, but then this one weak guy at the front. So, the lionfish doing work. Feeling pretty good about this team. The exported ponies? Why are you in the snowland if it's exported ponies? I guess you don't know what your thing's gonna be ahead of time, do you? There's a world where you could do like this behind an osprey so it gets to shoot 3 times or something, but chocolate right here. Or a lynx, but it was neither. See, this would have been if I had a level 3 magpie, I would have just saved gold instead, but it do be like that. It's probably about time to put a melon on that thing, huh? Who would I even tiger you with? I'm not tigering. What happens? Okay, never mind. I answered my own I started saying a question and then my brain answered it beforehand. That question was, what if you tiger a lionfish? Well, the skill says that you put it on the front like thing, so you would just put it on there twice, you dummy. That's what would happen. We're winning, by the way. This is just so obvious. This is just, look at this. Look at this. So I guess the theme of the weekly is survive, get a monkey and a lynx, and then just win. Forehead. Yeah. The lynx. I want the lynx leveled. Just give me a lynx or chocolate. A chocolate. Like I said, chocolate is acceptable. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Now all of a sudden, this can level, and this can level. Getting a little wild. So then what happens? That means I need to move the osprey back because it will spawn 3 dudes, which means that then we would have to move the lionfish to the second slot, which is a little risky because then it could... Ooh, you got a big ox in the back, but it got a bit messed up by the snipe. It got very messed up by the snipe even. Moving the lionfish in the second slot is kind of odd. Let's do this first. And then let's do this second. Do we just move the monkey there just to like be there? First time level 3 in a lionfish. So okay, let's think about this. I guess you still spawn 2. So for this turn, this is still fine. But next turn, if I chocolate you, which maybe I don't, maybe I put it on the lynx instead. But I feel like I'll do it just so I get the achievement. if I chocolate the, what is it on again? An osprey? The big one of those, but you're gonna get weaknessed. But I also got weakness. But I have more units. No I don't. Yes I do, but it's not enough. Okay. I'm on 1 HP now. I would have been for the 10. I kind of, is it rude to say I'm happy? Because now I might get the achievement with the osprey. Now here's where it gets weird though, because now I have to be like this. I guess I almost have to be like this. I think that's okay. And then I guess I just give it to the lynx. I can't do an extra level on the lionfish, so I would think the lionfish is not the best this week for the weakness applying, just because there are so many spawning teams that there's going to be a lot of cases where like it spawns something and then you're weaknessing like a groundhog. A little odd, but we're getting rid of popcorn, so that seems, oh no we're not, because the whale went before. Yeah, this is gonna be a big guy at the end, which is scary. That's a big guy at the end. This is gonna be rough. And I don't have any weakness left. But luckily it spawned while I still had the gigantic frigate. So we do still get the win. And I'm gonna get like two achievements here? Is that right? Lionfish and osprey? Is that back-to-back 10s too? Apparently new units, I'm just crazy. And I unlocked the thing? Child's room? Holy Christ. Crikey, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Christ, crikey. Look at this, 3 10 wins back-to-back? As soon as we start the units, ignore that one here, but you know, look at this, 10, 4, 10, 10, 10. Dude, the new units. Is this like some sort of, you start a program for the first time, like you download a free-to-play game and they give you the best RNG possible so you stay hooked forever to get that high again? Dude, imagine if I could get 3 10 wins, oh my god, it's crazy. Anyway, that was sweet. See you in the next one.